Ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I'm going to be showing you something you absolutely have to take full advantage of right now in Cold War Zombies, because in its state right now, it's interesting. I'm not going to say broken, because if I say that, then it is. So what I am going to say is that this is a OP meta, and it's a very fun one. So make full use of this while you can. Just before we get into things, I highly encourage you to watch this through to the end so you can see just how devastating this is. And if you go on to enjoy this video and you find it informative, feel free to drop a like rating on it. It really helps out the channel, and whilst there, you might as well subscribe. It's free, and make sure you never miss out on a video like this one. Now, if you cast your minds back a good few months ago, you'll remember that Dead Wire Tier 5 was the most broken thing in the game. Treyarch went on a spree of nerfing this to the ground to the point where it was nearly useless. Well, there's a new sheriff in town to take Dead Wire's place as the most devastating thing you'll see in Cold War Zombies, and can turn even the worst weapon in the game to an absolute monster. And this is surprisingly Shatterblast Tier 5. Now, what's really strange is in the Season 4 Reloaded patch notes, they actually buffed Frostblast and Energy Mine, and there's no mention of Shatterblast anywhere. But the reason why this is so deadly is its Tier 5 ability, which is on explosion, 3 additional staggered explosions occur in close proximity. And for some reason right now, it will absolutely clean out a horde of zombies, no problem. Let's jump in game, try this on a bunch of weapons, and see just how good this really is. Starting on round 7, as you can see, I've spawned in with the AMP-63. A pretty decent pistol, but on this sort of round at this loadout tier, it's not going to be doing a ton of damage. So I've applied Shatterblast, and let's give this a test. And as you can see right there, I think the results speak for itself. That was absolutely disgusting. For round 7, being able to clear out most of the horde like that, but this is only the beginning here. Now, because I have it on its loadout tier rarity, I'm not upgrading this thing whatsoever. As you can see, it pretty much almost takes out an entire horde of zombies, but creates a few crawlers, especially on this round, and that's due to just how weak the loadout weapon rarity is at this round. Now let's switch gears and try this on the AK-74U, which I bought off the wall, and as you can see, it's tier 2 rarity with the Shatterblast mod on. And as you can see, again, it's killing almost the entire horde, but it does leave a few crawlers. But on this sort of round, there really shouldn't be anything that's doing this much damage. Now, to get the absolute maximum benefits of this incredible overpowered Shatterblast mod right now, you need to make sure that all the zombies are hoarded up and are pretty much next to each other if you want the entire horde taken out. Didn't realize this until a lot later on in the testing, but as you can see, we're on round 22, and I thought, let's try this out with a melee weapon. So we've got the E-tool here, which is probably one of the best melee weapons, but again, there's no difference to the melee weapons in terms of damage. It's just the speed and how fast you can melee. And as you can see, we've got just Shatterblast on here. And as far as melee weapons go, considering that this takes no ammo whatsoever, I can take out entire hordes with a melee weapon. It's pretty busted. So I thought, let's put the ultimate test here. Let's try this with the worst weapon in the game, which is the M82 sniper rifle. It is absolutely terrible. And as you can see, this thing annihilates with Shatterblast. If you're going for any weapon camos on the game where you need to get a lot of kills, but the weapon is just absolute doo-doo, a bit like the M82, this will make your life so much easier. The fact that you can turn any weapon into pretty much an insta-kill weapon every 30 seconds and never have to worry about the health scaling of the zombies. Are you doing not enough damage? You don't have to worry about it with this. It is absolutely insane. So if you wanted to run any weapon at all in the game, run it with Shatterblast, and then have the Cerberus as your backup weapon for taking out all the elites, and you'll be able to go for as many rounds as you want. Like, there's one clip here where I get cornered here in the spawn, and Shatterblast saves my life, and just goes to show how ridiculously powerful this thing is. But we're still not done, because I noticed something even more crazy about this. Up until now, I've been pack-a-punching the weapons that I've been testing with this ammo mod, because I thought, you know, there's no way that this gun would do this without being pack-a-punched. So every round I started testing with other weapons, and I didn't pack-a-punch any of them. All I did was just put the Shatterblast ammo mod on, and the gameplay does the rest. Started off with the Milano 821 SMG, literally just with Shatterblast. And it's the fact that that tier 5 explosion is just what's absolutely making this so strong right now. And there's a good chance that in a few days to a week or so, Treyarch might adjust just how good the explosions are from tier 5, because this is just absolutely bonkers. Now, I know what you're thinking. Some of you right now are thinking, why have you made this video? Because now Treyarch are going to see this. The reality is, when there's something this strong, I don't think my video alone is going to affect this getting changed. This is going to be changed regardless because it is just so powerful, but we're not done with the testing here. Now, we all know that the M1911 pistol just doesn't hit the same in Cold War as it did back in the old classic zombies games. So I thought, let's put Shatter Blast onto a unpapped 1911 and let's see what we can do here. And I don't think it matters what weapon you have. It will still take out every single zombie in a horde without fail. Now let's try another weapon. We've got the AUG, which I've actually not used too much in zombies, but again, it has no trouble whatsoever taking out every single zombie. You could just buy every wall weapon ever, put this on, and you'll be fine. And then moved on to the DMR-14, and I was training up in the alley because this is a pretty fun little circle. It's very tight, but again, I have no worries at all because Shatter Blast does it all. If there's any weapons that have a camo challenge associated with getting rapid kills that you've not done yet, I don't think you'll find anything as easy as doing it with this. I then tried the Wakizashi. We've got another melee weapon here. I'm like, surely there must be something up where this won't do the job. You know, on round 43. But as you can see, Shatter Blast literally never misses. It takes out the entire horde. Even the R1 Shadow Hunter, one of the most pointless weapons in the game, unless you've got it tier 3 papped and you've got that Ring of Fire going for some boss fights, this thing isn't going to be doing much damage. But hey, I think the gameplay speaks for itself. It's strange how strong this thing is, because like I mentioned earlier, I don't think there's been many changes, at least not in the patch notes, to suggest that Shatter Blast got a buff. But it is insane. It works exactly like the pre-patch Deadwire. So if you've been missing an experience like that in Cold War Zombies, it is back. It is fully the same, but it's even better for when you're trying to take out some of the enemies in the game that are weak to Shatter Blast. I'd love to know your opinion on how strong this is in the comment section below, and if you feel that Treyarch should nerf this or not, because I said this in the Deadwire video, but to me personally, if you're playing a PvE game mode like Zombies, I don't think there should ever be a situation where something is too powerful that it has to be nerfed, because it's a PvE mode, and if everyone has access to the mode, then there's nothing that's unfair about it. Everyone can use this ammo mod and have a great time in Zombies, and being overpowered, in my opinion, is fun in Zombies. Like, again, aside from beating the Easter egg and completing the map, quote unquote, never going to complete Zombies or beat Zombies, so let the players have some fun, you know? And to quote Craig Houston in the Cold War Zombies introduction video, he said that every weapon has the potential to be an uber weapon, and with this meta, this is exactly what he meant. Clearly. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like rating, share this round with your friends, and have some fun in Cold War Zombies. I really appreciate you making it all the way to the end of the video, and I hope that you'll watch another one of my videos, which I've got linked below. What is also linked below is a gateway to the most incredible Zombies merch you've ever seen. To celebrate the release of Mauer der Toten, I've launched a new second pack of Wonder Weapon Blueprint posters. I launched the first pack during the reveal for Cold War, and everyone loved it. So, by popular demand, I've launched a second pack, which contains the Ray Gun Mark II, Gersh device, Ray K84, and the Wave Gun. If you want to check that out, as well as perk posters, you can find them linked below.